Okay, hello. I'm making some beans and I wanted to show you this real quick video. It's really delicious. These beans are really easy to make. After you clean your beans, and you can soak them overnight, but I didn't. I just put them in a slow cooker. And these are my beans seasoned with chili powders. And I basically add a half an onion, a quarter of a bell pepper, a couple of garlics. You know, I make sure that they're cut up. Everything's cut up. And then you could just rough chop them. And then one of these celeries, and make sure you remove the ends. I also remove the seeds, of course, and the membrane and the peeling. Make sure you remove them. And then about a cup of this if you don't have tomato sauce, you could use this crushed tomatoes, and that's fine. And then probably about a tablespoon of each. New Mexico, chili powder, California, and then just a teaspoon of the chili powder blend I find at a local co-op store. About maybe a quarter to a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and some cumino, about a half a teaspoon of cumino. It's very pungent, so if you want to add some oregano, you can, but I didn't this time. And then I put about a couple teaspoons of sea salt in there while it's cooking. I didn't have any bay leaves, but I do add the bay leaf in there. And then for an extra added treat, I do add some chicken sausage, which I basically saute in some oils, probably about a tablespoon of oil. And this is chicken sausage, and I'm going to put that in there. And I know I did one with the bacon, and this is another alternative if you want to do it that way. And again, if you want to add the bay leaves, go ahead. It gives it a nice flavor to them. I just didn't have any, so I went ahead and compensated with some celery. And then you just allow that to cook. Really easy. And that's only about, I'd say about a cup and a half of the beans. I didn't have very many beans, but I had about a cup and a half. And then this will probably cook. This will take all day on a high in this kind of slow cooker. This is not a fancy slow cooker. It's just a plain slow cooker I bought at a yard sale for about a couple of dollars. And then put it on high or low if you want to make it even longer. This has been cooking since this late morning, since 11 o'clock, about 6 hours now. I'd say, no, about 5 hours. So I'm going to let it cook for about another hour. And then, actually I could even turn it down and allow it to cook for even longer. And then you have some wonderful chili beans, if you want to call it chili beans, or I call it my bean soup. And then, oh, they're so good. Delicious and flavorful. Have lots of flavor in them. So instead of having just plain beans, make a pot of these seasoned beans, and I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, just wanted to show you that real quick.